Hey y'all, it's Clay from Morgan's Rust. In today's video, we're going to try to get the engine bolted down where we want it at. We'll have to do some cutting and fabricating some engine mounts for it because it's not a cut and dry type deal as far as fitting a Caterpillar in an old Dodge frame. So we'll have to go around, see what fits, maybe cut some stuff, and get us some new mounts set in there. But I'll show y'all what we're getting into, kind of way we're wanting to mount it and everything. But then I'll have some time lapses of us working on it. Seems that y'all are starting to enjoy these videos of the truck and stuff. Subscribe and like. Just let me know that y'all are enjoying this top stuff. I'm enjoying making it, and I really enjoy doing this. So I hope y'all are enjoying it. So again, like the videos and subscribe and share it if y'all really are enjoying it. But I thank y'all for watching. We'll get to making the engine mounts. So as you can see, we've got the engine just now sitting in the frame. Still got an engine hoist and also got some jack stands in the front and the back of it. Before I had it sitting just up here on this front cross member, I'm going to move it back a little bit here. I've got some real thick steel that I got to cut out, and we'll use it for the front engine mount. I had to drill some holes in it, get some holes drilled in the frame, get some bolts to put in it, and then on the back we got to see exactly how we want to mount it across the back of this transmission. To keep it at the right height that we're needing for everything. I was looking at these side mounts right here on the side of the engine, but I don't think we're going to go with it. I think we're just going to go with one in the back and one in the front for right now at least, because these are going to be really big and bulky. The original mounts, actually the engine set down inside of the frame, but as you can see they're just massive mounts. But I'll get y'all set up. We got to drill some holes for the front and figure out exactly how we're going to do the back and get our angle kind of right on the engine as far as the way it's going to set in the frame. But I'll get y'all set up and we'll get some stuff marked out and cut and start mounting some stuff down. So as y'all can see, we finally got the engine mounted where we wanted at. Had to drill these holes for these back mounts and got the plate for the front. I had just kind of had you all on time lapse, so y'all really couldn't see exactly what was going on, but I'll get you in here and kind of show you a little bit of what's going on. So this right here is the original plate that was used on the school bus. So I had some of this thick angle iron. I mounted it here on this, 2 bolts on this side, 2 bolts on that side, and then used the rubber spacers and I guess engine mount parts that was from the original bus mount, and put them in right here under all this. Used both of these mounts in the front. Just had to drill a hole here for the front engine mounts. And originally when I had the cab sitting on here earlier in the videos, I had it sitting up here a little closer to the front nose. Actually, I had it sitting kind of all the way up to here, but we moved it back a little bit. I think that'll help us a little bit as far as with fitting everything inside the nose of the truck. Back here on the back, again, also used the original bus mounts. Had kind of contemplated also doing a transmission mount right here in the back and the front one. And the only problem I thought about maybe later on is some stress here on the bell housing area. So I decided to go ahead and reuse these. Kind of pleased with the way it turned out. It turned out really well. We reused the original mounts for the school bus. They mounted on the they flipped actually the other way around in the bus frame. Everything actually lined up well as far as getting everything to line up. Behind this, I had to use some spacers. Right now I just use some nuts. Nothing's final right now. That's kind of like these right here. Nothing's final. Just kind of used them to get an idea. Eventually we'll get some round tubing, so we can really kind of thick wall round tubing, so we can get everything really tight, you know, so it won't move. Won't ever have to worry about these motor mounts again. But right here, this is a 4.5 inch gap in between these. For the time being, and the reason why I done that was so that we can just get an idea, and also we can move the cab up and kind of look at some other things. As far as once we move it up, we got to see how our drive line is going to connect to the rear. So we may have to end up dropping the back down just a little bit more. We do have room here. I'll bring y'all around to this side so y'all can see. Like you can see right here, we got plenty of room here under the oil pan with the cross member. Here I will have to do this when we pull the motor back out. I am going to have to end up cutting this engine mount off the side and plating it up, because the oil filter, like, we got room under it, but you never be able to change it. So we'll have to cut that out a little bit so we can get the oil filter in and out. Like the same thing on this side. I got 3 bolts on it. Really, This other bolt on the bottom, I mean, it would kind of fit down here in this bigger hole, but may end up putting one later on. It's not making it or break it type deal. So these are all good, strong bolts. You know, we're going to use heavy duty hardwire for this whole build, just because it's so heavy. But very pleased with the way it looks. I mean, just to see the engine actually setting in the frame and mounted the way it needs to be is just, to me, a really big step, and amazing that we could even get this far. You know, I mean, I don't know exactly what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of guessing at everything. And hey, ask people questions, watch videos on YouTube, try to learn this stuff. Anybody that tells you they know everything, they're lying to you. So you just gotta keep learning every day, try to figure out new ways to do stuff, new ideas, because that's how we just keep getting better and better. But that's a wrap for this little part of this. I don't know if we're going to end up keep going on with this video or what, but I just want to kind of break down what we've done so far. I know I've done a whole lot of time-lapse videos, but I wanted to kind of show you all the idea of just the way the engine mounts had come into the frame. So I ended up with, I've watched 2 different videos of people that had ended up putting these in 2 different, well, actually they were a 30 or a F350 frames. Hadn't seen nobody do it in a Dodge frame. So kind of took some ideas from both of them, from the way they used their mounts and how they ended up mounting it. As of right now, I'll be honest with y'all, I'm very pleased with the way it sits. Like I said, moved it back a little bit further in the frame to the way it was. And on these 3126s, on the buses, this port right here is actually, this is over there and that's over here. This is the same port. So with doing that, that give us, you know, probably another inch in. If we do have to end up taking this bracket off, we can. Hope we can leave it on just in case we ever have to pull the engine. We'll have it already mounted. But I mean, if we do have to pull it, that'll give us more room in the back also to bring it closer to the firewall. But like I said, things coming along really well. Very pleased with everything. So I'll get y'all turned off for this evening and come back down and we'll figure out if we're going to do any more or we're going to wrap the video.